Nature is a blessing to us as a human. We can use the power of nature, the thing that God created, for us to benefit from it for different ways, for different areas of our life, to impact our life, to bring in goodness of God in our life, and to make our life to be a life of testimony. But in other ways, I want to also tell you this, that the same nature can as well bring you down. The same nature can as well make things to be more worse in your life. The same nature can do so many negative things in your life. And that is the reason why that before you start making use of anything that has to do with nature, what is nature? Nature is the natural items that God created for you and I to benefit from. Of course. Now, but there are some principles that you need to understand whenever you want to do, or whenever that you want to pray, or whenever that you want to do any spiritual assignment that has to do with nature. Now, relax, I will tell you the reason why I am making this video open. If you watch now, for some time, I stopped posting videos when it comes to marriage videos, how to bring back your ex, how to make your husband to love you, and how to use this to make your family or your marriage to be sweet and attractive. Reason because a lot of people are using this in other way round. But one thing that you fail to understand is you might be using it that you want to benefit from it, but it's going to turn to be backfire to whatever reason that you want to do it. Now, I want to share with you this particular recipe. This is practical for married people or people that is in a serious relationship, and you are having issues, you are having problems in that marriage, right? Like I always tell you, this time around, there is a whole lot of things that are happening. Some ladies are out there going from one places to the other, tying married men down, that makes them to forsake their family, that make them to overlook their family, just focusing on them. Now, this is when this recipe comes in. Now, the reason why I said what I have said before is this. I once posted a video and I warned a lot of people. I said, don't do this on a married man. Don't do this on somebody that you know that is married. But some people might not listen, maybe because they felt I've learned how to do it. I know what to do actually. Now, after doing it, what is the outcome? It becomes problem to you and I. So now, this recipe that I want to share with you, you must not do it to any married man if you're a single lady. And let me tell you this, I know many of you might not really understand or agree with me on this. There is no shortcut in life, and there is no shortcut to success. Whatever that you do today, wait for you tomorrow. Karma, you see, is a beast, and there is nothing that you do in this life, being it good things or bad things, that has no consequences. So when you do good things, just relax and wait the good outcome of it to come. When you do bad one, also wait and see how the outcome is going to come. Of course, it's definitely going to come. No matter how much you turn to be repented, no matter how much you turn to do, yes, when you offend God, God forgives you, because He's a merciful Father, because He is a God of mercy. But when you do something that has to do with karma, that karma must surely come back. It might come back when your mind will not actually go to that particular thing that you have done. That is why that you need to be careful when it comes to the journey of life. Now, if you're having issue with your man, if you're having issue with your marriage, you know that this marriage of mine, there is no more attraction in this marriage, there is no more love on this marriage, I am losing this my husband or my wife. Hmm? You can do this assignment. Like I said, if you're into a serious relationship to a single guy, that you know that maybe probably both of you, you know that things are going on well, but you know, as people, as human, maybe somebody out there is trying to divine the attention and all that, you can as well do this. All right. Now, if you're a married woman and you're doing this in aspects that you want to bring man, or you want to do it in order to control your husband, in order to turn your husband to a done baby, I am sorry, it's not going to work, because naturally God have made it that every man has to be the head of the family. All you need is your husband attention. All you need is your husband love. For respect and every other one is your duty to shower it on that man. And before I start telling you this, I know you might be asking why I am saying this without sharing this recipe with you. The reason, because I have experienced a whole lot of complaints when issue like this comes. So it's very nice I explain it in details so you will understand that nature is not in the other way around. Using natural things to pray or doing any assignment is like you praying. Now, when you pray with natural things, to me, it's fasting that, because you are combining the atmosphere of the nation and the power of God. So it gives you an instant result. All right. Now, if you do any spiritual assignment, maybe God blesses you, you want to use it and say because you are the one that God did bless, you want to use it to overthrow that man, my dear, it does not work out, because from the beginning, it has already meant that that man has to be the top. Okay. Now, this is what you need if your marriage is shaking. If you notice there is an issue going on in your marriage, if you notice that you are losing your marriage because of either side chick or any reason, do this assignment for me to restore back the love of that marriage. Of course, is a blessing. God said that whoever that findeth a wife or husband findeth a good thing and blessing from God. So that marriage is meant to be sweet. That marriage is meant to be a love one. Now do this. This is what you need to do. You need a sea salt. Okay? You need a sea salt. So sorry guys. So when you get your sea salt, all right? Another thing you need to get is garlic. Another thing you need to get is garlic. Now, when you get your garlic, okay, now you need your early morning urine as a woman. That first morning urine that you got in the morning when you have not talked to anybody, that is what you need. And this is what you need to do. Number one, you are going to, first of all, write the name of that your husband or that your ex on a plain sheet of paper, right? You write it on a plain sheet of paper. Then after you done writing it on a plain sheet of paper, sorry, now you are going to write it seven. Okay, it's a man. If you are doing it for a man, you write the name of that man 9 times. If you are doing it for a woman, you write that woman's name 7 times, right? Now when you write it, now get 7 pieces of garlic or 9 pieces of garlic. It depends on the one that you are doing. Now when you get it, this is what you need to do. You are going to get, like, you are going to peel off the garlic, the back of the garlic, okay, place it on top of that name. Now use countable sea salt. So if you want to do this, please, I don't want anybody to come and ask me, can I use another salt on that? For this one, you need a 6 countable sea salt. Now if you are doing it for a man, count 9 pieces. If you are doing it for a woman, count 7. Place it together with that garlic under your pillow as you sleep. Now, when you sleep in that night, you are going to say this. Call the name of that your man, even if it's your husband that you are living together in the house, and you notice that things are changing, that things are not going the way it's supposed to be going, things are not going not well again. You want, by the grace of God, to restore the peace and the love of that marriage. Now, you call the name of the person, you say sweet things, you call and say, from today, you always remember the first, our first love. You, let me just say, you just say sweet sweet things about the man. Say, from today, as I lie down, may my thoughts always be in you. May you always think about me always. May our first love be restored back to us. So you said all that you want, leave it there and sleep. Now when you wake up in the morning, get a bucket of water. Get a bucket of water or a bowl of water. Now on your left palm, you are going to write the name of that person. Like I said, if it's a man, you write 9. If it's a woman, you write 7. Write the name of the person on your left palm. When you write it, now you get that bowl of water, put either 7 or 9 pieces of salt inside. Now put either 7 or 9 pieces of garlic inside. Now place that your hand inside that water, your left palm, place it there and call that man's or that woman's name and say all that you want. Say all the twisting. Say, from today, Let this spiritual energy be connected back to me and you. Let our love be restored. Let the peace of this home be restored. Let the joy of this home be restored. Just say all the three things that you want. Place it there and allow that your hand to be there at least for some seconds or some minutes. Now bring it out. Sorry, you are going to now put your early morning urine inside that water in that morning. So that water that you've added your salt and your garlic, now get your early morning urine and add inside that water. And place your hand and say all these things. After saying it, don't clean your hand. Allow the water to dry in that your hand. Now, when the water dry in that your hand for some minutes, once it dry, just leave it for some minutes or some hour. You can wash out your name. You can wash out your name. Then, after doing it, go and relax and see by the grace of God, that man or that woman is good. If it's somebody you are living together in your house, it's going to be a new face of love. It's going to be a new phase of sweetness. It's going to be a new phase of good things. Now, sorry, after you're done placing your hand on that water for some minutes, now get the remaining water and watch your face. As you watch your face, he said, from today, anything that are blackfolding you, that are making him or her to hate you, not to want to see you, that from today, as he's setting his or her eyes on you, that he will remember you every days of his life. Wash your face with the water without soap and sponge. Then allow the water to dry. Later, you can go and watch yourself and have your normal bath. Just do this assignment and see what is going to happen. If that man is not close to you, watch out if that man is going to come back. If you cannot wait to, for that man to call, if that man has not been picking your call before, just give it like after 2 hours or 3 hours. If call back or reach out to that person, and I wait your testimony in the comment section. Like I said, do this either for your husband, and don't do it for a married couple, for you not to bring something that you don't know to your life. And let me tell you, as a woman, if you are doing all these things to bring back the love of your husband and you want to take that man for granted, believe you me, it's not going to work. Like I said, these things are natural thing. God have created it and it has been in existence even before your creation. So you need to follow the procedure. All you need is the attention of your man. All you need is the love of your woman. All you need is the peace of your home, not you bypassing one whom God have created to be at the top. It does not work that way. Thank you for watching. Kindly share this video to help someone, because this time around I receive a whole lot of messages of broken marriages. By the grace of God, by so doing, the Lord will restore all your marriage and give you peace and finance that bring joy and happiness to that union. Thank you for watching and see you in my next one. Bye bye.